Hey guys, happy Wednesday. It's Marisol with Soul Stitchery, and we are going to talk today about our project that I introduced last week, which is One Quilt from start to finish. I couldn't decide really if it was going to be like one quilt from A to Z, one quilt from Alpha to Omega, pick your, thing. But start to finish works for me. And finish is different for everybody, right? Because you might be a piecer, so you make your top and then you send it off to someone to quilt, or you might be a piecer and a quilter, and then you have someone, if you're lucky, you have a binding fairy who binds for you. So no matter where you call finished, we're gonna start from A, and we're gonna pick all the fabric and do all that fun stuff. Well, fun for some of us. And we're gonna go all the way to Z, which for me is binding and labeling. We'll talk about how we label, different kinds of labels. And guys, I want this to be an open kind of, hey, let's all participate. So if you have ideas about how you do that, how you pick colors, how you decide which fabrics to feature, how you bind or how you quilt or how you decide what you're gonna quilt as we go along, please, please, please put your comments in there. Let's start a conversation. I think that's a pretty cool thing to do. So, especially since some of us are so far away, like we have a member from Wales and we have members from Florida and we have members from Washington. So I think it'd be really cool to get everybody's input on this. So last week, and then I have a couple other things too, but so last week we talked about this project, One Quilt from start to finish. And I said, it might be a good idea to just take it cradle to grave. Let's just pick the pattern, pick the fabric together, decide, who's going to go where as far as fabrics and so forth. And so we had three choices. We had party favors. And these all happen to be Sweet Tea Pattern Company patterns, but yeah, so Party Favors, that's Jennifer McClanahan at Sweet Tea Pattern Company. And I really liked this one just because I thought, wow, it kind of looks very modernish. And to me, they look a little bit like paintbrushes, right? I don't know. That's just me. That's what I see in the clouds there. So, but that was the first one, was Party Favors, I believe. And then we also had Mixing Bowl. And this isn't in any particular order, but this was another one, Mixing Bowl, Sweet Tea Pattern Company. Again, that's Jennifer McClanahan. And I kind of like this one because of all the places to feature some of the prints, if you have bigger prints and stuff like that. So that was Mixing Bowl. And then last but not least is Shipwrecked. And I like this one too. I love squares on point. That's one of my favorite things. I love white backgrounds. That's another one of my favorite things. And I just love how, wow, you can feature something really cool on that. So those were the three choices. And I think everybody resoundingly voted for Shipwrecked. So Shipwrecked is gonna be the one that we're gonna work on. So here's my first step in the process. Now that I've picked my pattern, which is Shipwrecked by Jennifer McClanahan, who is the creator of the Sweet Tea Pattern Company. Now I am going to kind of let that bubble for a little bit. So I'll probably look at the pattern, I'll pull it out, I'll read through it. I'll decide, okay, do I want to, stick with a particular colorway? Do I want to make it scrappy? And then once I make that decision, I'll start thinking about specific fabrics, like, ooh, this would be a great feature fabric, or these 2 or 3 would be a great feature fabric. So for the following week until next Wednesday's post, I'm going to be thinking. I'm going to be stewing. I'm going to be like letting the creative juices flow. So follow along with me. We'll see what this ends up looking like, but we're going to take it from A to Z, whatever that looks like for you. And for me, it looks like all the way to binding and labeling. So we'll be talking about those things. Follow along if you like. This pattern is available on www.soulstitchery.com. You can also check out Jennifer's website for other beautiful patterns that she carries. I have lots of her patterns. She's got tons more. So feel free to check her out. Sweet Tea Pattern Company. Her name is Jennifer McClanahan. Shout out to her. And stay tuned next week for Shipwrecked and let's see what's going on. Let's see what happens next. So thank you as always for your support. I really appreciate everybody who watches the videos. Stay tuned for really good stuff coming. That's only one of the things. I am getting ready to kit up this cute little pattern. And I know you guys have seen this. This is the featured pattern with Tula Pink's Besties line, which we carry in the shop. I'm gonna put it together a couple different ways, put some kits out there. If you watch these videos all the way to the end, I will potentially be putting a discount code for some of the kits, so keep your eyes peeled, keep watching the videos. Thank you for always showing up, and we'll talk to each other next Wednesday when we talk about what kind of fabric we're going to use in this pattern shipwreck. Thank you again. Have a great day, guys. Happy Wednesday.